Monster Jam fans, we hope you have enjoyed our Monster Jam pit party, but this announcement is to let you know that this is the end of our Monster Jam pit party. We want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and attending, because we know you guys got up bright and early, but we are only getting closer and closer to the start of our Monster Jam event. So take those last minute photos, get those last minute autographs, and make your way to your seats, because we have an action-packed event that we're getting ready to kick off.
I don't care what the place is, from the pick Hello, Austin. rising waves. I buy my time by the ocean, and at night I'm awake to feel the wake of your motion. And I want something that's feeling alright. Loose cannon, but still it won't fight. No need to leave, spend our whole lives.
You ready to rock? You ready to roll? I'm checking the clock. Just got in my zone. You ready to rock?
Hello, Monster Jam fans. My name is Ray Villarreal, and joining me here at the desk with my co-host, we got Keaton Stewart. Keaton, how are you doing here on this Saturday night?
You know what, Ray? I am so excited to be here in Austin, Texas. The weather is so fantastic, and I know the fans are very loud here in Austin, Texas.
Got some nice weather after that storm on Thursday, but we seem to be doing okay. And of course, we have six elite drivers. We have 6 elite drivers ready to take on that track as they compete in 4 competitions. We have racing, the Great Clips 2-wheel skills competition, donuts, and of course, Monster Jam freestyle. Now, while they are on that track competing for the overall event championship, we also have some stars behind the scenes as well, our Monster Jam technicians, making sure that they are performance ready and keeping it going throughout this event. But, of course, we also do something really cool here at Monster Jam that we don't do in any other sport. Keaton, what is it that we do here at Monster Jam?
You know what? For 3 out of 4 of the competitions today, we are given the power of scoring to you. As the Monster Jam fans, it's going to be your job to be an official Monster Jam judge, and you will be deciding the scores that ultimately will determine which one of these drivers be holding this trophy at the end of the night. I'm serious. As soon as racing is over, Ray, we're handing it over to the Monster Jam fans. I can't wait to see who Austin picks as their overall event champion.
And I'm looking forward to it too. But you know, Keaton, I wasn't here last week, and it was a Keaton show. So can you talk to me a little bit about what you saw in the prior events? And also, we have a new driver joining us this weekend here in Austin.
Yeah, so Austin gets a special treat. So Monster Jam is here. They're excited about that. But Bari Moosauer is driving El Toro Loco. Bari hasn't been behind the wheel of El Toro Loco since he first started in 2011. So for him to make a full circle and come back behind the wheel of El Toro Loco, I mean, Bari is a driver that has made such a name for himself in the Monster Jam stadiums. He's been known to drive Zombie. And you know what it is about him is that his fans follow him. And I really think that that's because of the way that he is off the track. He's so personable, and it almost makes you forget what a mean driver he is, because he is good behind the wheel of that truck.
Yeah, they keep saying he's one of the best in the business. He's been driving for 10, 12 years now, doing it a long time, also a world record holder. So I'm personally excited to watch him, and you should be as well. We got world finals coming up here out in Nashville. What have we seen from these drivers here as we get ready to go for this competition now in Nashville?
Yeah, so you're right. World Finals is approaching, and we're running out of time, frankly, before it comes, which is good for the Monster Jam fans, because all of these drivers in this moment, Austin, they are all wanting to be noticed for something big. They're going to go and take those risks because they're each hoping that they might deliver that next epic viral moment that could get them noticed and get them an invite to Monster Jam World Finals July 1st. And it's going to be in Nashville for the very first time. We've never been there, so I'm so excited. You guys have to get your tickets. These drivers are excited. Each of them wants to go. So we're in for a real treat.
And also, we saw some carnage, is what I heard last weekend as well. What was going on with these Monster Jam trucks out there?
You know what? I don't know what it is about this point in the season, but these drivers are all pushing it to the ragged edge. I mean, freestyle specifically in that last round, we saw every driver take full use of the track during freestyle and pull off some risky maneuvers, which, of course, ended in some carnage. The trucks did not look the same as when they came in, and they won't look as clean as they do now, probably for the rest of the weekend. So I know that I do too. So we've got an incredible event here. Coming off of a weekend like that, I just know that each and every one of these drivers, you know, they feel that fire under their seat, and they're ready to go right here in the Moody Center.
Well, Keaton, I'm actually going to stay right here at this desk. I know you got to run around just a little bit. You're going to be hanging out with the fans, so make sure you are nice to Keaton. She's going to be talking to you, as well as keeping you up to date on anything behind the scenes. And speaking of behind the scenes, let's go ahead and take a look at our UNOH Monster Jam technicians.
In just a few seconds, we're going to get this thing fired up for you guys, but I need your help today. When you get the signal from me, I need you guys to help us count down to fire up.
Turn your passion into a career at the University of Northwestern Ohio. From high performance to automotive, diesel, and everything in between, you'll find a degree that will get you a job.
It's 100% the college experience I wanted, but in the trade I needed.
70% hands-on, no out-of-state tuition, and accredited degrees in trades that are in high demand all across the country.
Without the education, without being able to go out there and learn hands-on, I wouldn't be here without UNOH.
Learn more about your future at unoh.edu.
Hey Monster Jam fans, you know that to be the best, you've got to beat the best. That's why I love BKT tires. Whether you're working in the field or doing extreme sports like me, BKT tires are a winning formula. My BKTs are rough enough and tough enough to get me through any competition. When it comes to strength and power, nothing else compares. Take it from me.
Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
So it's game day, and you need to get your hair in shape. Enter Great Clips. Our skilled stylists save your haircut details and clip notes for the look you love almost as much as your team. We got you, and you got this. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Tape? Total tape. Easy, fast. You taped it. Totally taped it.
Total Tape, the construction adhesive tape, features an exclusive mesh reinforced formula for instant grab and permanent hold.
Let's try it. You totally taped it. Wow, you nailed it. I mean, you taped it. You totally taped it. Taped it. Taped it. Taped it.
Ask for Total Tape, the construction adhesive tape.
We have 6 elite drivers joining us here tonight at the event. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at who you're going to be seeing out there on the track and who will be competing on the video board. Coming up first, we have Bailey Shea, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now, she is from Team Throttle Monster, an original Triple Threat Series competitor. We're seeing this girl step up throughout the series, especially in the Great Clips 2-wheel skills competition. She's getting maneuvers down such as stoppies into moonwalks and also throwing it into donuts as well. That is where she shined. Multiple donut competition, always a force. Up next, the man from Paris, Texas, only 5 hours away, Tristan England, Earthshaker, hometown boy from the Lone Star State. This man has been dominant in every single competition, leads the entire series in racing victories. In the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, wins with 32s, 8 donut victories, and 19 freestyle competitions with an overall event total of 25 wins. That is Tristan England, Earthshaker. Up next, though, we have Ashley Sanford, Megalodon, from Huntington Beach, California, the former Top Fuel drag racer. Now she's going from going 350 miles per hour to catching some sick air. We are seeing her step up out the series, and as we come towards an end of Arena Championship Series West, she's so comfortable in Megalodon. Out here in Austin, it's not about points, it is all about fun. So we're going to see her going for these massive maneuvers as well as hit those donuts that she has been doing throughout the series. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. We have a veteran in the house, Barry Musauer, El Toro Loco, usually driver of Zombie. He steps up, making his return to El Toro Loco after 12 years. He was Rookie of the Year back in 2011 when he started in El Toro Loco, so it has come full circle. He says he was supposed to be on vacation. He said, nah, screw that. I'd rather go ahead and head to Austin and drive for you guys. So we have Barry out here, and he's ready to tear it up. After we have David Olfert, Velociraptor, Monster Jam technician turned Monster Jam athlete. He started behind the truck working on these things, and now he's been driving them. And this man got his first overall event win last weekend. We've seen pull-off maneuvers such as bicycles, wheelies out there. So make sure that you are watching out for David Olfert of Velociraptor. This man always brings it in each and every competition. And then finally, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger, the only ever female Gravedigger driver. This girl from Kildova Hills, North Carolina, a lineage of championships. She was 2022 Arena Series Central champion, and she is still competing out here, doing a fantastic job, getting tombstone maneuvers down, and she is just a force to be reckoned with. She always says, driving like a girl, and she's certainly bringing it to these men in this competition. So Kristen Anderson will be in Gravedigger tonight here in Austin, Texas.
I run Lucas Oil.
It doesn't matter if you're on the water,
driving to work,
or competing in a sold-out stadium.
Lucas Oil products will help you get the most out of your vehicle.
Monster Jam has run Lucas Oil in and on our trucks for over 10 years.
We wouldn't run anything else.
Lucas Oil, the official oil of Monster Jam.
This is Monster Jam. Whoa. New Monster Jam Garage holds over 25 Monster Jam trucks. Fuel up for stunts. Crank the elevator up 5 levels. Real lights and sounds. Monster Jam. Let's roll. Speed around turns. Blast down the ramp. Epic jump. Go to the top. Drop it into a backflip. New Monster Jam Garage comes with exclusive Gravedigger. Other trucks each sold separately. Held assembled. Batteries not included.
Our very own Keaton Stewart went behind the scenes here at the Moody Center, so let's go ahead and catch up with Keaton Stewart here in Austin, Texas.
We talk about the hard work of our technicians and how it's them who gets the trucks back out on the track, but I want to bring each and every one of you behind the scenes with me to see what happens when we bring one of these 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks into the pit. No Monster Jam event could ever happen if it weren't for our Monster Jam trailers. With 2 Monster Jam trucks per trailer, the trailer holds everything that any crew or technician would need during a Monster Jam event. This is more than extra parts and tools because every team needs to have an organized trailer so that they can find the necessary parts in quick enough time to get those Monster Jam trucks back out on the track. You can see here the drawers are labeled so that they can find things quickly. And anything you can think of, parts of a distributor or more parts of the Monster Jam truck are inside these drawers. Our Monster Jam trailers hold all of the necessities for every single point of a Monster Jam event, even the sweet one. And now you know just a little bit more about our Monster Jam trailers.
So that we're here in Austin, Texas, we still have Monster Jam going on. Let's go ahead and take a look internationally at Cape Town, South Africa. You see here Tony Oakes. I mean, he is cleaning up there and racing in the skills to get in that overall event victory. You also see in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It is Brandon Kozot's first real stadium freestyle win. Go ahead and take a look at this here as we watch her get her first freestyle win.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking. And this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway. And we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go.
All right, Monster Jam fans, take up. Enter for a chance to win the trip of a lifetime for 4 to Monster Jam World Finals 22 in Nashville, Tennessee on July 1st. You can scan the QR code you see on the video board right now. The winner will receive premium lower level tickets, VIP experiences, airfare, hotel, and even tickets to the Monster Jam Award Show. But once again, you can go by scanning the QR code you see on the video board right now. We're going to give you a few more seconds to go ahead. I see you pulling out those cell phones. A trip of a lifetime for 4 of you onto Monster Jam World Finals 22 in Nashville, Tennessee on July 1st. It'll be on the screen for 3, 2, 1.
Yes, sir. There's that big air. Racing has been on fire. A photo finish.
Austin, I'm going to need you to make some noise for Tristan England in Earthshaker. But I'm going to also need you guys to make some noise because we've got Shane England here as well. Make some more noise for the whole team Earthshaker. See, Austin knows what's up. They're right behind us with that. But Tristan, for some of the fans who might not know that you are a second-generation driver, I mean, I'm going to let you let's give your dad the proper introduction that he needs.
Man, this guy right here, he got me tied into motorsports knee high and set the seat in early for the motorsports stuff. So, yeah, a lot of dirt bike, a lot of ATV, a lot of modified racing together. We've had a lot of fun with it. Now we're up in the big leagues with the Monster Jam trucks, dude, and it's been awesome. And working on this truck, it's a lot of fun, but I wouldn't trade coming to hang out with you guys in Austin, Texas to shake things up. And to let you guys know, if you didn't know already, we're fellow Texans. I have to represent in Texas everywhere we go. I always have to carry around this cowboy hat, and you guys know what I'm talking about if you were a born-bred Texan. So I need your help tonight, Austin, to get loud, get wild, because it's Saturday night. Let's go!
And Shane, I can't help but to think that some of the talent that we see here today with Tristan, we've got to give some of the credit to you there. So, I mean, you've known him obviously his entire life. What was your guys' dynamic like? I mean, were you the like really hard on him coach, or were you kind of always encouraging? What's your guys' dynamic like?
Man, I've watched him since he was 5 years old, man. And 4 years old is when I got control of him. My wife had him till then. Then it was helmet, shoulder pads, knee pads. Then we went into roll cages and everything else. It's just been awesome seeing him grow. And then when he jumped into the monster trucks, man, it was awesome. So every weekend he's out there tearing it up, and I get to watch it, and it's great. But we still haven't ran against each other yet. And that's something that's got to happen soon.
Well, we got to keep that competition alive, but your experience behind the wheel and with Monster Jam will give you the perfect answer to this question. I want to tell the fans about the track. Sometimes the track conditions can play a big role in the success of a Monster Jam driver during the event. So you've walked on this during pit party, you've gotten a semi-feel for it. What are you thinking about the track that we have here in Austin?
The track's pretty awesome. It's nice if it's loose, because it's real sandy. So the turns are going to be, the guys are going to have to be on their game when they come, or ladies and gentlemen will have to be on their game. But some of these dirt hits, man, you're going to see them fade away as the night goes. So the later you run, the harder you're going to have to go.
Your dad, Shane, brings up a great point that even throughout the event, we're going to watch this very track change. Are you kind of thinking about your game plan going into the event with that in mind, or are you not even worried about the track?
You know, I always get a little track walk in, but I did learn from one of the best here. He's one of the craziest behind the wheel. So if you guys ever look it up, Big Kahuna, go give him a look. Earthshaker, Austin, Texas, man, we're about to get wild in here. I need you guys to get loud. Wait for this place to fill up, man. But for freestyle, you paid your hard-earned money to see these trucks get driven into the ground, and that's what I've been about since 2017. So Austin, Texas, are you guys ready to get weird or what?
Keep up that volume for all of Team Earthshaker. And right now, we're actually going to get to know more of our competitors at the desk with Ray.
Well, I got a driver that's been with us on tour and one just joining us, Barry Moosauer of El Toro Loco. And they got Kristen Anderson of Gravedigger joining me. So you guys have known each other for a while, though you're competing for the first time here. We actually have a little fun video of you guys together that you haven't seen this yet. We're going to throw it up on the screen. So let's go ahead and take a look and kind of talk to me what's happening here. Barry, what's going through your head? You guys are on a roller coaster. How did this happen?
Kristen conned me into riding that roller coaster at Valley Fair at Thunder Alley. It's one of the appearances we do. You see my face? I'm in utter shock, but this is what I tell the fans, how it's like driving a Monster Jam truck. It's literally like driving a roller coaster. That's how much fun we have out there on the track. Kristen's definitely, she said her eyelashes were flapping in the wind on that one.
Okay, Kristen, so did you set this up or did they put you up to it as well?
Okay, well, I would just like to say that I was trying to make sure that my fake eyelashes was not falling off because that roller coaster was was way more fast than me and Barry expected it to be, but it was super fun, and I had no idea they were going to show that video. You guys are really funny over there in the booth.
That's my favorite part all year. That was great, man. We're having fun here in Austin. Well, Barry, you are joining us this weekend for the first time. I've heard nothing but tremendous things about you, man. And actually, back in 2011, you started, that was your first year, and you started in El Toro Loco. You haven't even been in it since. You said you dusted off the old fire suit. What is it like now after, 10 years, 12 years returning to El Toro Loco? How are you feeling?
It's pretty amazing. We won Rookie of the Year in 2011 with El Toro Loco, so I got to dust off my old fire suit, and it's probably the best-looking fire suit I've got because I only wore it for one season. So here we are, fast forward to 2023. I got big shoes to fill, though. Elvis, he's in second place, sitting in the points chase, so I really got a job to do here, but we're just going to go have fun. It's my first time here in Austin, so I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Kristen, so you are a little bit of a new returner, 5 years now, but you were a 2022 Arena Series Central champion last year. First ever female driver in Gravedigger, and you get that championship and start making a name for yourself, breaking away from your father, Dennis Anderson. And of course, we got World Finals coming up. How are you feeling making your return and going against the best of the best there and you know, competing?
Well, it's a true honor to be invited to the World Finals as a Monster Jam competitor. I mean, it is the most prestigious event that we have here in Monster Jam. And it's going to be taking place this year on July 1st in Nashville, Tennessee. It is our biggest event of the year. We will have the best of the best, the biggest truck field. We're going to have like 24, 25 trucks or something, right, Bari? It is going to be insane. My brothers, Adam and Ryan, they're going to be there. Tom Mintz, Todd LeDuc, Bari Moussour, Cynthia Gauthier, some of the best are going to be competing. And so I would love to have my chance to come back and get some redemption at the Monster Jam World Finals, right? I won the Point Series championship last year. I was the first female in Monster Jam history to ever win a Point Series championship. I won my way into the World Finals. I got to the World Finals and I had truck problems. So I would really love to come back and get some redemption because after I've gotten that Point Series championship under my belt, I'm not going to stop here at Monster Jam until I'm a female world champion. We only have a very small handful of female world champions, and I'd like to be one of them.
Well, we're excited to see you both out there in Nashville, and maybe, you know, Bar, if there's another roller coaster, maybe we could do it again. What do you think?
Absolutely. You know, anytime we get to come out at World Finals and we got to strive for greatness. So that's the plan.
Well, you'll see him on the track here shortly. Give it up for Bari Moussour, El Toro Loco, Christian Anderson, Gravedigger.
This is Monster Jam. New Ram Camp RC. Now you can bring Monster Jam action indoors. Pull off epic RC stunts. Customize the ramps to change up the tricks. Super soft wheels, turn your house into a Monster Jam arena. Ramp up indoor stunts with the new Monster Jam Ram Champ RC. Out now.
Hey Monster Jam fans, you know that to be the best, you've got to beat the best. That's why I love BKT tires. Whether you're working in the field or doing extreme sports like me, BKT tires are a winning formula. My BKTs are rough enough and tough enough to get me through any competition. When it comes to strength and power, nothing else compares. Take it from me.
Hey Monster Jam fans, Bryce Kenny coming to you from Inside Great Clips, getting ready to get this mohawk right. But I need you to get your phones out right now so you don't miss out on a great offer from Great Clips. Scan the QR code to make sure you get $2 off on your next Great Clips haircut. Looks great, feels great. See you guys soon.
We went to the Monster Jam test grounds to show how the original Super Glue, now with Super Unix, can win any challenge. From small,
fun, super fast, just 10 seconds. All set here.
To the extreme.
Let's see how strong it really is.
Yeah, let's see it lift 12,000 pounds.
The extreme power of Super Unix adhesive is shock and vibration proof. So strong, it can lift more than 12,000 pounds. The original Super Glue, featuring Super Unix, the next generation of Super Glue.
Let's see those paws together for Bailey Shea in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Bailey, we have got the cutest bunch of Monster Jam fans right here, and it always seems that you've got kind of a magnet to you. We always find you with the cutest of our Monster Jam fans, and I think that really speaks to the way that you connect with them. What do you think it is about you that allows you to connect so well with all of your fans?
Well, honestly, I've sat in these stands. I've wanted to be this for so long, and here I am. And I just want to prove to these kids that they can do it too. I've believed for so long that the youth are our future. We have to mold them and make them into what we want them to be. And honestly, with these kids here living up to their dreams, seeing us live out their dreams, they can do anything they put their minds to.
And you know what? You're passionate behind the wheel, but you're also very passionate about anti-bullying and you're about kindness. And I think that that really shows through in the way that you are with your fans. So what is it like to be a part of a fan favorite truck like Monster Mutt Dalmatian and have all of these loyal fans just as passionate right behind you?
It's really a dream come true to drive such an iconic truck, but even better, to prove to every single bully out there, I was bullied as a kid and look at me now. So who's with me on crushing bullying?
Well, don't be fooled by her sweet demeanor on the mic because she is mean behind the wheel. But you guys, let's give it up one more time for Bailey Shea in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Monster Jam action gets real with the new Megalodon Storm RC. Attack any terrain, dirt, grass, snow. This shark dominates land and water. The new Monster Jam Megalodon Storm RC. Remote batteries not included.
So we have 4 competitions going on tonight. So to go ahead and break it down, we have broadcaster Scott Jordan. Take a look at the video board.
Continue getting you ready for tonight's 4 competitions. It is time now for Track X, brought to you by Spin Master. Epic trucks, epic stunts, Monster Jam. Our first competition is Monster Jam timed racing. We will start with 1 Monster Jam truck set at the starting line. After you see 2 amber lights, the final light will go green, and our driver will hit the throttle and begin navigating this challenging track against the clock. However, the race could be won with horsepower or with technical skill in the turns. That's where the skill, seat time, and precision of our driver will come into play. Each competitor has the option to take the turn in a smooth, wide drift, never taking their foot off the gas. They will slightly pump the brakes and hit a tight, narrow turn, avoiding the obstacle and accelerating to the finish line. Next up, it's the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, where our superstars will attempt a 2-wheel maneuver to wow you, the judges, using only 2 of their 4 BKT tires. In this competition, you will see technical and combination moves combining skill, concentration, and balance to pull off some amazing maneuvers like stoppies, moonwalks, sky wheelies, poppers, and whatever new innovative trick the Monster Jam superstars dream up. While the amazing University of Northwestern Ohio technicians gear up our Monster Jam trucks for the second half of tonight's event, the high-flying freestyle motocross superstars will take to the skies. 4 riders will do a quick warm-up session, then we will jump right into the best trick competition. The skill and athleticism of our FMX superstars will be on display as they may perform knack-knacks, supermans, whips, and maybe even a backflip. Next up, it's the donut competition, where our Monster Jam trucks return to the floor to perform their best donut. The drivers will have to read the dirt and utilize speed and focus to break the 12,000-pound truck loose and spin. To win this competition, drivers will have to conquer the laws of physics and spin a 12,000-pound truck in place like a top. You will score the moves based on speed, style, and accuracy. Tonight's final competition is freestyle. Our Monster Jam drivers will compete for your score by performing the most dynamic freestyle run. The track tonight has 4 unique obstacles which can lead to some awesome maneuvers. Each obstacle is buried into a corner of the pod and can provide the driver a different look as they attempt to perform a run consisting of big air, momentum, and wow moments as they compete to earn the highest fan score by you at judgeszone.com. This has been Track X, brought to you by Spin Master.
Austin, Texas. I know you guys brought the volume, but I also have a question. I want you to make some noise if you also brought a smartphone with you today. Make some noise. Okay, I thought so. You know what, you guys? Good thing you have your smartphones, because that's all you need today to become an official judge of Monster Jam. If you guys have your smartphones, I want you to take them out now and go ahead and visit judgeszone.com. I want you to go enter in that webpage. We've got the QR code up on the board to help you. That QR code is going to bring you directly to judgeszone.com. Now, we're in Austin, Texas, so I want you to type in that 3-letter code. It is AUS. Once you've entered in the AUS code, now comes the fun part. So you see that BKT tire. This is exactly what you're going to be looking at the end of every run in the competition. Once I announce that scoring's open, it's going to be up to you to take that BKT tire, slide it to the score you think they've earned, and click submit. After racing, it's going to be up to every single one of you to determine the destiny of each one of our drivers. So Austin, Texas, I want to go ahead, try it right now. If you've got your smartphone out and you're at judgeszone.com, I can already see some people in my section doing it. That is perfect. I want you to pick your favorite number and click submit. What we're going to do is a test run. We're going to take the average of all of your scores, and that would be the official score for that truck in today's competition. Now, it's always interesting for us to see your reactions and hear what you guys think. But don't forget, you've got the power with judgeszone.com to reach into this competition and change the results. So we've got the average of your scores totaled up. Let's take a look at the video board to see exactly how you guys did. We've got your final score. It is a 9.049. Now that would be the official score for the truck during the competition. So Austin, when you hear me say scoring's open, that's your cue. Stop taking those awesome videos for 1 second. You'll have 20 seconds to lock in your score. And don't forget, you've got the power to decide the destiny for each one of our drivers here in the Moody Center.
Woo! It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom. We're bringing the noise. Go, baby, we bringing our toys. Separate men from the boys. Chopper be singing, should be on the voice. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we gon' die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really gon' find out. Serving a piece, working, we serving the streets. About to go, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Tick, tick, boom. Hard body, body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamonds. I didn't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this. So it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's going quiet. Serving a piece, working, we serving the streets. About to go, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Woo! It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom. You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? We be disturbing a piece, working, we serving the streets. About to go, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep.
Just a few minutes away from this event getting kicked off, and joining me back again here at the desk, I got Keaton Stewart. How are your legs feeling, Keaton? I saw you running around out there.
You know what, Ray, believe it or not, but I was actually made for this. I'm doing so great, and I think I might be just as excited as all these Monster Jam fans here in Austin. I was already in the stands, and I'm having a blast with these guys.
Yeah, everybody's been so much fun. I mean, that's what makes Austin such a great place as well, and it is an honor to have you here in the city. Keaton, you know, as we get this event kicked off, I kind of want to talk to you a little bit before we get going. What are you thinking about it? Can you kind of break this down? What are you thinking about racing? What should we be looking for out there?
You know what, Ray? I have to, before we get to racing, we have to talk about what a big deal it is. You know I like big deals. This is a huge deal. This is the very first time Monster Jam has ever been to the Moody Center. So I want everybody, take a look to your right, take a look to your left, because you guys are all a part of Monster Jam history. They're going down forever as our very first Monster Jam audience in the Moody Center. And this has got to be extra special for you. You're from Texas. I feel like you're welcoming me in. So I'm so excited. But back to racing, our very first racing competition here in the Moody Center, and I really think it would be silly of me to not mention David Olfert, who drives Velociraptor. Now, he's a really consistent racer. He always gets to the finals. We've seen him there, but it was actually last weekend. We had 3 events. David Olfert took 3 racing wins. I mean, he was unstoppable. And sometimes when a driver comes off of a really great weekend like that, we might see them come out again and do really well.
Yeah, I mean, David Olford, like I said, he got his first overall event win last weekend, and he's just been stepping up throughout racing. As we keep hearing, he's been pretty much unstoppable the way he makes these turns and these corners, especially on this track, brand new to all of these drivers. They're having to learn how to maneuver. This isn't the Frank Irwin Center. This is the Moody Center. Tighter corridors, going to be coming around quick, so look out for David. He's a speedster out there, and I'm actually going to be watching out for him as well. Of course, we have my favorite competition, the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. What are you going to be looking out for that, Keaton?
You know what? For this competition, I can't lie. I kind of have my eyebrow raised because with this competition, the track conditions are so crucial to being able to get those 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks to get the right bite of those BKT tires against the track. People ask, like, what does a track need to be like? Well, from the drivers, they tell me it needs to be that perfect balance between moisture and between that sandy dryness. So right now, they're talking about the track, saying it's a little sandy. So that could mean it might be a little difficult for the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, which is why I think we're going to see somebody on top that has been consistent throughout that competition. I think Bari Musauer and El Toro Loco, with his experience in both arenas and stadiums, I mean, he's used to dealing with different tracks all the time. So we might see him come out with those 8 points from the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills.
I'm looking out for Tristan England of Earthshaker. I mean, he's from Paris, Texas, the boy from the Lone Star State. He's hyped up. He has his family in the house. Of course, you talked to his dad. He has his son Crash in the house as well. So I'm going to be looking out for Tristan England of Earthshaker. Has the most overall event wins. I think he's at 32 as well in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills wins. So looking out for him as well. After that, we got the donut competition. That's where it's been the most versatile, a number of winners. I mean, I'm excited to see Bailey Shea because Bailey says that she's fired up for the donut competition, and she always brings it there. That's where she really shines. But who are you watching?
You know, for the donut competition, you're right, because a lot of these drivers are super skilled at the donuts, which is going to mean it's so difficult for our Monster Jam fans. They're going to be the judges. I'm glad it's them and not us, because you guys are going to see some incredible donuts. I definitely think Bailey Shea in Monster Jam is one to watch. She's seeking donut winners throughout the series, and she's a fan favorite truck, so I think that hypes her up a little bit. Kristen Anderson, though, she's nicknamed the Queen of Donuts. So I think we might see, you know, a battle between maybe those two with those two highest scores. I think it could be a toss-up between Gravedigger or Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Okay, we're going to be looking out for that as well. And then last we have the freestyle competition. I mean, this is exciting. 6 elite drivers, and they have, I believe, 75 seconds to pull off their best maneuvers out there. It could be anything, whatever they want to break out. And I haven't seen Bari yet. So what does Bari typically bring in a freestyle competition? A new driver, a veteran driver, been doing it for over a decade now. How does Bari drive in this competition?
You know, in Monster Jam, we have an award for Entertainer of the Year. Bari Musauer hasn't gotten that award, but that's what I think of when I think of his driving. It's pure entertainment. I mean, you can tell he's having a blast behind the wheel. His experience, I think, today will allow us to see during his freestyle run great use of those obstacles. We're going to see him confidently make decisions to do those technical moves that might be a little more difficult for some of our other drivers. He has a lot of that experience, so I think we could see Bari Musauer deliver. I think he's going to fill that clock, and these guys better have their phone batteries charged because that's going to be pretty exciting.
Okay, and who are you taking at your overall event victory? Because I'll tell you this, since you mentioned Bari, I'm excited to keep hearing this man is a legend of the sport. So my overall pick is Bari Musauer and El Toro Loco. Who are you going with?
You know what? I know we are in Austin, and there are no routes that run deeper than the Gravedigger routes. I think Kristen Anderson and Gravedigger will take the overall event championship. I think she could be holding this trophy at the end of the night. But Ray, we've seen so many fans score, and we get to sometimes hear them, and they're upset about the score. So you're from Texas. Prepare these guys so they're in charge of the future of our drivers today.
Keaton, not only am I from Texas, I went to the University of Texas right here in Austin, Texas. I announced for the football team here at Texas. I announced in the center for the basketball team, and it just so happens that I'm here for Monster Jam. So, Keaton, I want you to watch this. This is how we do it in Austin, Texas. Austin, for the first time, we are here for Monster Jam at the Moody Center. Let's show Keaton and Monster Jam how we do it. Texas! 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 We're just a few minutes away from Monster Jam. Hook 'em!
let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me. I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business.
Monster Jam fans, the time has come to honor our great nation and its heroes. We ask that you help like these fans in this section by taking your cell phones and lighting them up as the lights go dim, as we pay tribute to our active military, veterans, first responders, and frontline workers.
Austin, Monster Jam was built right here in the USA. We are truly fortunate to live on the greatest nation on earth and celebrate its strengths, freedoms, resilience, and innovation. We are the United States of America.
Colors, not just one, not just two. I got 3 favorite letters, and let me spell them out for you. And they say USA, where I wish everything was made. Every truck, every boot, and every tool. Yeah, I got 3 favorite colors, and that's red, white, and blue.
Please welcome the Atkins High School Air Force JROTC Honor Guard. And here to honor America and sing the national anthem, please welcome national recording artist Jefferson Clay.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
If you ask me to pick out just one, I can't. No, not me, 'cause I got 3 favorite colors, not just one, not just 2. I got 3.
Let's ride, we got the green light, it's a party in the pit tonight. Let's go, this is how we roll on ties that are larger than life.
time for the first competition in today's event, Monster Jam Racing. All 6 of our superstars will race against the clock with the person with the fastest